Hello, everyone. My name is Felipe Contreras. I am your teacher on this lesson today. We will be talking about past simple form. What is your name?
Jeyli, teacher.
All right. Welcome, Haley. Let's warm up before we start. Do you know any verbs on past form?
Yes.
Could you
Some of
please tell me some? Could you please tell me what verbs do you know?
um, stopped, talked, danced, washed, wanted.
All right. Those are some very good, better examples. But now let's actually go and see the instructions, or at least on how you actually are meant to make the past simple form, right? So, past simple form has some strict rules when it comes to spelling and how you actually use it in positive, negative, or in questions as well. Even in short and negative and on questions has their own rules. Example, the verb on infinitive watch in past it will be watched. The general rule is to add an ed to the end of that verb. However, there are some other examples. When it comes to verbs that end on the vocal e, like or arrive, the general rule is to add only an d, not an ed, because if you actually add it, it will be liked. No, it's only a d. Liked, arrived. Do you understand? Do you understand,
Yes, teacher.
Haley?
Yes, teacher.
Okay,
I
all right.
understood.
And other examples on how it should work is in study and try. When a verb in infinitive ends with a y, the general rule is to delete the y and add an ied. For example, study becomes studied. Try becomes tried. That is how the general rule works. And for verbs that end in a consonant plus vowel plus consonant, for example, stop or rob, the general rule is to add a consonant plus the ed. Stop becomes stop. Rob becomes robbed. Do you understand, Haley? Any questions?
No, teacher.
All right. When it comes to positive,
Much later.
any questions?
No, teacher.
Okay, thank you very much. So, in short answers, the verbs to actually be on the affirmative or in negative, you need to answer first on yes or no. Then you add I, you, he, she, it, we, they, and afterwards you actually put the did or did not or didn't. One specific rule also to be seen is that when you put did, the verb doesn't actually be the verb doesn't actually perdón, a ver. The verb doesn't get to be in past. It's on normal, in infinitive. For example, if you put he didn't, you're not gonna put he didn't went. You're gonna put it didn't go. And in questions is the same. You're not gonna put did she work. You're gonna put did she worked. Did she work? All right. Any questions right now? Are you actually understanding the topic?
Yes, teacher, I understood.
All right. Very good, Jaylee. Or Haley. Very good. Now, I'm going to put you, it's a small activity. You're going to work in pairs and you're going to ask your partner on what did they do on the weekend. And you're going to attempt to write as much as you can. But since you don't have any partner, you're going to work with me. All right?
Yes, teacher.
A few minutes later.
Okay, so we already checked your sentences, Haley. You actually made a mistake, a small mistake in the first sentence. You accidentally put the verb on the past, on past tense, that you put did. Like we said, you don't have to put the verb past, you need to put it on infinitive. That's the only mistake you actually did.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. Aside from that, you're very good. You understood you understood the subject. You're very good. So that's for the class. Thank you very much for actually coming here, Haley. Thank you very much. See you on the next class.
Goodbye, teacher.
Goodbye.